Hi, I'm Lilo, Bowman, and we are here at the Quilt Festival in Houston, and I am with Susan Vogel from the Patch Quilt Association from Switzerland, and we have an interesting story to tell. I was in San Mario Mean at the European Patchwork meeting this last fall, and I was walking through this lovely exhibition of quilts that were all these long, narrow pieces with the red behind them, and I was going to take a bunch of photographs, and all of a sudden I hear someone yelling, "Lilo! Lilo! It's Lilo!" And I thought, who in the world is this? No one should know me. I'm here in France. And it happened to be Susan, who is a member of
the Quilter, yeah.
And what did you tell me when you said that you
I told you I watch the show every single day in my studio, and I've watched all the episodes at least 10 times. I know everything.
So that started another conversation. We were asking about, tell us about this, and I would love to share this with the members of TQS. So tell us about these wonderful pieces.
Okay, so for the Guild in Switzerland, I organized their exhibits, and it was our 30th anniversary. And for that exhibit, I wanted something that let everybody, the greatest to the newest of all of the quilters, to be able to put something into it. So we had 100 banners in this strange dimension, and we were allowed every technique. And when you walked into our exhibit, it basically screamed Switzerland. Yeah.
I mean, what is more Swiss when you think of it? Edelweiss. And then this was the fabric that was selected, correct?
Yeah, so the way that it worked was everybody got this beautiful fabric. That's a pun because nobody thought it was beautiful. But they had to work with it and be as creative as they could to use it to do something different that spoke of Switzerland. So that basically is how it is. And each one of them was completely different in terms of style.
And currently, we've got all of the quilts that are being aired every week up into, I believe it is, to the holiday time.
I think so.
So you'll be able to see all of these quilts, the name of the maker, and the quilt itself. But tell us about Patch Quilt as a Swiss guild.
So first I'd like to thank you that we're here, because we're a very small guild compared to some of the big countries in Europe. So we are an association actually, and not a guild. And we have 900 or between 800 and 900 members, 300 active that participate in all of the events, and we produce a quarterly magazine. We have a lovely person on our board that looks after those. And they are, because it's Switzerland, in multiple languages, as everything is. Yeah.
And do you have meetings? Do you meet virtually? Do you meet at a convention sort of format? How do you get together?
We have an annual general meeting once a year, which lasts for a whole day, has some sort of exhibition, which I'm responsible for. Usually the quilts from the European Quilt Association show there, because we're a member of that organization as well. I try to feature an artist each time in a different genre, a different style of quilting. So this year it's going to be transparency is the theme, and there'll be someone who's doing bojagi and someone that is really quilting on organza. So that's the theme, to introduce our traditional members who might be older to what some of the newer, younger people are doing. There's also an annual meeting that is put on by one of the quilt groups around from the Italian section or the French section, and they produce that with the assistance of the association, but not done by the association.
Well, and the other good news is that now that we have met and we have connected, we are hoping to be able to share more of what's going on with your association with the rest of you. So we're bringing a little bit of Switzerland your way.
Well, it's good for us.
So thank you very much for meeting with us today. It was such a serendipity moment. And look where we are. We're in Houston.
No, it was a serendipity moment. I have been watching for a really long time. So actually, I was ready for that.
All right. Well, thank you again.
It was good. No, it really, it's a pleasure, and we're very lucky, and I do hope to keep in touch, because there are some art quilt exhibits that come up where the quality is actually really stupendous.
And thanks so much. We'll see you guys later.